Welcome to Good Mythical MORE. Let's talk trash, and let's talk fancy, and let's see if we can tell the difference between the two when it comes to certain things.
But first, let's tell a 10-word story.
All right. You're making a face like you're waiting for me to start.
Or maybe thinking of something to start with.
Oh, okay. Go ahead then.
Kangaroos.
Hide.
In
Dirty.
pouches.
Win.
Bats.
Poke.
There.
Do you have an idea?
No.
Oh.
I'm just saying this is the end of the story, so it's all on you.
I just want you to be happy with the ending.
Kangaroos hide in dirty pouches when bats poke their
Noses. I mean,
yeah, noses. That's
really-
that's what I was hoping you would say.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're disappointed.
Kangaroos hide in dirty.
You're disappointed.
Oh, dirty couches? No, dirty pouches.
Yeah. You're disappointed.
Does that make it any funnier?
If it was a 40-word story,
And I said
would be
bats.
good at this.
I said bats,
It's
not
just
cats.
so much-
Hold
there's
on,
so
let's
much
just see.
pressure.
Let's just see if I want to see if Twinkie's interpretation of this is better. Kangaroos
yeah.
hide in dirty couches when cats poke their noses. Now that's funny. Oh man, I just feel like we should.
If we just relax and had a little fun with these.
let's just let's start it. Let's start again.
No,
Just-
we're not doing it. I'm not doing that.
Bobby?
We've got work that we need to do.
But don't even think about it. I mean, it literally could take 20 seconds.
All right.
Bobby,
smells
his
own
farts.
cut because
He
loves
to
spread.
Is that it? Bobby smells his own farts because he loves to spread. See, that's better.
Yeah, see, there we go.
That's better.
How else you gonna smell your own farts if you don't spread first?
Well, you gotta love to do
If
it.
if you love to do it.
Stevie, and I'm not
Hi.
talking to you. I'm talking to that lemon tree. Wow.
Lemon tree Stevie.
From now on, I'm gonna have to specify whether I'm talking to Stevie the person or Stevie the tree.
Thank you. That would be helpful for
He
me.
was talking to the
I was still
trees.
talking to the tree,
I could tell.
Yeah.
You couldn't?
but now Stevie the person. Hello.
Hi. I have some trashy things that we need to talk about,
Okay.
and we need to redemptify them into not trashy things.
We
Well, I'm
can
going
do
to give
that.
you two trashy things. You're going to tell me which one's fancier in your opinion, in your
Oh,
North
good.
Carolinian opinion.
Everything starts trashy.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So we have Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville restaurant
Okay.
versus Bubba Gump Shrimp Co.
Ooh, these are two pretty trashy restaurants.
I think though, you remember when we were talking about how Outback seemed fancy to us and Macaroni Grill seemed fancy to us? Like, what if we go back,
Yeah.
you know, and put ourselves in that headspace to analyze?
Oh, you mean with the common folk?
No, I mean
What do you
like
mean?
in the time period, like you know when this stuff first kind of came out.
Have you been to the?
I've been to the Bubba Gump, which I did
Me
not
too.
like. I haven't been to
We went
Margaritaville.
together.
I
The
haven't
three of
been to
us
the
were there together.
Margaritaville. So
I
mean,
feel like the Margaritaville seems like it could be
I
fancier.
like that. I like the idea
Because
of
the whole
that.
point is to embrace letting it all hang out and just letting it go.
And it's like
So that's part
anti-fancy
of it.
becomes fancy.
if
so
it was
yeah.
fancy, yeah.
Margaritaville is
Margaritaville,
fancy
easy,
in this world of trash.
Did we go to Rainforest Cafe together?
I'm sure we have.
No, we went at Disney.
We've
the
been to
Disney
Rainforest
Walk.
Cafe.
Yeah. I think we did. I think that's where we went. But I remember when
smells
that
like
first opened,
Well,
also thinking that
I
was
think
really
Rainforest
cool.
Cafe is still
it
fancy.
smells like a mildewy shower in there now.
It smells like dirty water, basically.
Like the rainforest.
Yeah.
It's part of it.
Yeah.
I sort of like it.
Oh, Caitlin is upset with me.
Right,
and it really scared
Rainforest
me.
Cafe is awesome, right, Caitlin?
Caitlin is upset with what part?
Yeah, it's great.
You don't think it smells like
It
dirty
smells
water?
like a moldy shower.
Oh my
It
God.
smells
Caitlin
like a
has
forest.
never
It's a
scolded me in this way, and I feel it deep in my heart.
No, she's just talking to the tree. Don't worry. Don't take it
Ugh.
personally.
She's not talking to you, yeah.
Okay, so you decided Margaritaville is fancier than Bubba Gum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
American cheese versus Cheese Whiz.
You can make art out of a cheese whiz. You could do little fancy things, and the top of it is like, looks like fancy.
It does employ modern technology.
It's got a little star extruder thing.
Oh yeah, it's got a.
I mean,
it's got a.
yeah, it's like you can, if you know what you're doing with the cheese whiz can,
Yeah,
you can make magic happen on a plate.
yeah. He's right. The cheese whiz.
American cheese
is
always
fancy.
just screaming, "Hey,
Flat,
I'm just a slice of cheese."
almost square, not quite square.
It's good, but it can't be fancy. American. What's cheese whiz?
Yeah, if you were an alien and you came to Earth and somebody cheese whizzed you, bless you, you'd be like, whoa!
You'd be like, "This is a fancy planet."
Yeah.
Yeah.
A trip to Miami versus a trip to Vegas.
Fancy.
I've only been to Miami once with you.
Yeah. Hey, we've been to all these trashy places together.
We have.
Also, we've been to Vegas together.
Vegas, been there multiple times, and every time I'm like, no need to come back here.
Yeah.
But I could always be proven wrong. I'd like to see that Beatles show.
I think both places have very fancy things that you can do. I think that Vegas has more exclusively trashy things that you can do
Yeah.
that Miami probably doesn't have. So if you said you went to Vegas and had a fancy time, people would be like, it's a weird way to describe it. If you're like, I went to Miami and had a fancy time, people would be like, yeah, of course.
I feel like in Vegas, there are expensive things that you could do, but there are not as many. Like, I feel like there's like a cool side to Miami and the cool side to Vegas.
We didn't find it when we were there, but yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, we were busy swimming in the ocean.
Didn't
and
we do a
stuff.
boat tour one day?
A boat tour?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's trashy, but it's really pricey. Like,
You're right. Exactly. You can go.
you can
You can race fast cars, shoot crazy guns. There's all kinds of stuff.
all while getting married to a complete stranger.
Wait, so you're okay? So Miami's
super.
left.
fancy.
Yeah, let's go with-
yeah.
Let's go with.
Twinkies versus donuts.
Donuts
This one
can
seems easy. To
donuts
me.
can get super fancy.
Yeah,
And I don't think they're trashy.
I don't need it.
So we're going with Twinkie. A Twinkie, especially
No,
when
you're going with
when
donut.
Oh yeah.
Do you understand the game?
I
do you
did
need
not
to go
get
back?
the assignment.
Do you need to go and correct all the first three answers?
Twinkie with it. If you replace the I with an A, it becomes even more trashy.
You can't make
Say it.
replace the I with an A.
Yeah, say it.
Twink eye.
The first I. The first I.
Twanky.
Yeah. Now both eyes.
Twink eye.
A sunburn.
Stevie, can you say Twinkie where the first I is an A? Because that.
Twinkies.
No, it's talking to the plant.
This is gonna get confusing. I wish that girl had not planted that plant.
No,
Hey,
but
it's still really funny to me.
I'm sorry. I you know what?
Keep it going.
Here's what I promise. I will never do the plant joke.
Outside of this more,
No, ever again.
I'm gonna do it a couple more times in this more.
All right, Stevie. I'm never going to do the plant.
There is a
joke.
catch.
No, there's no catch. I promise. I'm never going to do the plant joke anymore. I just want you to rest easy. Okay?
Okay, Link.
I was talking to the plant.
I knew it.
But I think it applies.
Can you say
Oh, no, but it
Stevie
applies
the person?
to both. It applies to both, though.
Yeah, Stevie the person. Will you say Twinkie where the first I is an A?
No.
Oh, I missed my chance. I'll have to
I
watch
already
it back.
said it.
I gotta say, I like how she said.
Now,
Well, how
now
about-
I'm
but
going
how
to
about
be
this?
actively upset
But
about
how about
Stevie the
this?
lemon tree.
Can we call Stevie?
We're jealous.
Can we call Stevie the lemon tree Stevie and call Stevie the person Stevie, but replace the first E with an A? Stevie.
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 That doesn't work.
Stevie.
That doesn't work like
Stevie.
Twanky.
Stevie.
Twanky.
Stevie.
Twerky.
Stavey, I'm
Twerky
talking
on
to
your
you.
Yeah.
twanky.
What's the next one,
This
Stavey?
name negotiation I accept.
Hanky panky stanky twanky.
Stavey.
Well, a sunburn versus a spray tan.
What's fancier?
Well,
Yep,
they're
that's
both
the
trash.
game.
Yes.
I'm not the one who said that twanky.
I
but-
was thinking about spray tans
I
the
just
other
wanted to say
day, and I was
twanky.
thinking, like, have they, one, do people just not do them anymore? Or two, is the technology advanced? Does anyone know the answer to that question?
I haven't looked into it since we almost did the backup plan.
Since
episode.
we went to spray tans
we did do
together,
it.
which we did do.
We did do it.
Yeah, it wasn't the backup plan. It was for Gillette.
It was
Dollar.
Oh, can I do something?
Can you just
do
spray my
something
foot for $1?
in the time it takes for
That's
me
funny.
to shave my face?
Yeah, Morgan
That's
said
the
his first
first
thing he
thing-
shot.
That spray tan thing.
I think at one point
That's
I
what
looked up
Morgan does.
emails for when we did the like OG crew episode. I was looking up to see when the first time Morgan and I emailed, which we emailed before then, but there's an email thread about going to the spray tan place. That's pretty funny.
Well, that is a fancy place.
And speaking of Mythical Crew, the latest episode of the Good Mythical Crew, the podcast is out today on the Mythical Society. So that was quite
I didn't
a
even
segue.
do that
Yeah.
purposefully.
New episode, Good Mythical Crew, the podcast. It comes out every month exclusively for second and third degree members of the Mythical Society. Chase hosts that, chats with crew about all things mythical. You can learn some crap. MythicalSociety.com. Get the inside scoop.
I think a sunburn, having thought about this, is fancier because it could be the kind of thing that, like, I was out at the horse track and forgot my hat, my brimmed hat, and got a little sun on my nose. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like a sunburn can be a fancy thing, but a spray tan, especially if people are able to tell that it's a spray tan.
That's what I want to know.
But you pay for it.
Yeah, has it? Because I remember
You
there
pay for
were
sunburn, too.
expensive spray tans you could get where they would have to do them by hand. So you'd have to be
Yeah.
naked, like standing in a room with someone who was spraying you very closely and paying
Uh-huh.
them a lot of money to do it.
Yep.
But I never did that.
Especially, you go there if you like to spread.
Right. Yeah. Do y'all
Get the-
do? Do
get
y'all
the-
do
Get the inside. I like to spread.
deep crack?
I'd be good at
Strip
that.
club engagement party versus gender reveal party. Strip club engagement party. This is new to me.
I thought that was just
Like
for the bachelor
bachelor?
or bachelorette party.
Let's
Oh, maybe that's what it was
not an
supposed to
engagement
be.
party. It's like Tim and Susan just got engaged,
and what was the second one?
there's a bunch of naked chicks.
It's like, oh, wait a second, Tim. It's too early for that.
It's wrong party, Tim.
Like, why
You
can't I
just-
have both?
You just got engaged, man. Pace yourself.
Why can't I book in my whole engagement with strippers?
Okay, so
Gender reveal party.
I've never been to a gender reveal party.
I don't think of gender reveal parties as trashy. I just think of them as stupid and unnecessary, and sometimes
Cardi
dangerous.
said at a strip club.
Yeah, well, it had a strip club.
I want to see, when is it revealed?
Well, I think the stripper rips off her thong, and it's just like, does blue or pink dust go in the air?
Cardi said a ping pong ball, color ping.
Oh gosh, that's probably better.
Ping pong ball?
Yeah, ping pong ball. She just throws it up and hits it into the crowd.
Wait, did you decide?
I said that the
I'm just picturing that
gender
thong.
reveal is fancier.
Yeah, okay. Vodka Red Bull versus shots of Jaeger.
Shots of Jaeger. Shots of Jaeger.
Now, is this just like pictures of Chuck Yeager? Because
Cha-ching,
those are
cha-ching.
very fancy.
Boy,
Every
he's a-
picture I've ever seen of Chuck Yeager
He can fly fast.
he
can drive
super,
fast.
super fancy.
That's all we know about alcohol.
I don't. I mean,
I
Red
have
Bull and
an
vodka.
answer
Is that I
via
actually
my
don't
gut.
know if that either of these are trashy. I have no association or experience with either one of these things.
I
Sheltered
know people who continue to enjoy and order vodka Red Bulls. I've never been around a shots of Jaeger person.
I definitely I personally like the idea of caffeinating throughout an entire party.
Yeah. It feels like a nice combo.
I've never.
It seems like it would probably taste pretty good too.
Okay,
Carney's
Carney's
saying,
saying
is like kind of just sort of
when he worked at the
hot dog
number
on
one bar in San Diego, they sold more shots of Jaeger than any other drink. So that gives you a little flavor of where the shots of Jaeger
I'm going to have to defer to you guys. I mean,
I would say vodka Red Bull is fancier than shots of Jaeger.
Okay, good. Because the
Ed
caffeine.
Hardy versus Von Dutch.
What? I can picture Ed Hardy specifically.
Von Dutch is more of a hat.
A hat? Yeah, throw up some Von Dutch Google for me. Just images, yeah. Except cookies. Oh, finally, okay. Oh, is it just a hat?
No, I think it's an apparel brand, but I think they're known for their hats.
All I see are hats, and some clothing which only seem to promote hats.
I think, if I remember correctly, Ed Hardy was trying to be fancier than Von Dutch was. Von Dutch was trying to go more like skater cash, and Ed Hardy was trying to go more
Ed Hardy
go to the club.
Is trashier. So Von Dutch, I think, is fancier.
Sure.
The logo itself is it's got some staying power in a way that Ed Hardy it's cringy.
Sunflower seeds versus pork rinds.
Sunflower seeds. You can't make pork rinds fancy. That's not what that's about.
No.
But we've experienced relatively fancy sunflower seeds on the show. All those flavors.
And then if you get someone to shell them for you, boy, they get really fancy.
Okay, this
They're just
one
on a salad.
perhaps Rhett knows the most about in this room.
Okay.
Love Island versus 90 Day Fiancé.
You've seen both of these?
Oh, yes. 90 Day Fiancé is, there are trashy elements to it, but the premise of the show is not trashy. I mean, it may be a little uncouth.
Which one? The Love Island?
No, 90 Day Fiancé.
Okay.
But Love Island, the whole point is let's just be trashy. I mean, it's no Too Hot to Handle.
Which you've also,
indulged. Seen. I haven't watched this past season, but this is pretty clear. 90 Day Fiancé is definitely fancier. I mean, it has the word fiancé in it. It implies that there is potential for marriage here. Love Island is just like, is there potential for, STDs and pregnancy?
Okay. So if you look at us, these two trashy guys, let us know in the comments who is the classier trashy boy.
All right, I see what you did there.
I shaved my beard and kept the mustache, and ever since, David looks at me and he only sees Owen Wilson from Loki.
Yeah, Mobius.
Which doesn't make, he's not the only person who has a mustache.
But, it's a timely reference.